Yo, Ten Toes family guys, we have trending topics today. So, I was watching a video, right? And it's not only the video that I was watching, but it's all around me. If you guys recognized all around you, 1 out of 3 people have Labubu dolls. You know what I'm talking about? Those little cute little furry like stuffed animal keychains that kind of look like I don't know, I guess like a cute little demon, I guess I would say, but they have like a lot of varieties and various different ones, right? So it was kind of like dawning to me like how it's so popular, and I was like how did this start and why did this start? So your boy did a little bit of research, right? And today we're going to be talking about the craze of Labubu and how it started and why it became so popular. If you guys ever question what is this and why is this, but yo, Tento's family, like and subscribe. We're doing reactions, gameplays, let's plays, whatever plays, you name it, guys. Discussions, and Sunday sessions, guys. So we got a lot going on and we got a lot to cover. Yo, without further ado, let's get into it. But guys, this is kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think they're kind of cool, you know. And there's custom Labubus. There's anywhere from Stitch to, my wife's been really wanting the Winnie the Pooh one. So let's get into it.
What is Labubu? The global phenomenon explained. Today we're diving into one of the world's most fascinating trends in collectible art toys, Pop Mart. And of course, we have to talk about Labubu, the little character who is mischievous that's taken over the world by storm. So if you're ready to explore the magic behind these irresistible collectibles, let's get started. My name's Doyle and welcome to the Art Toys universe.
That's what's up, guys.
Our toys.
Art toys.
For those of you who might be new to the world of art toys, Hot Mart is a Chinese company that specializes in designer toys. It was founded in 2010 by Wang Ning. Hot Mart started as a retail store selling various products, but shifted focus to art toys after discovering a huge interest in collectible figurines. And
Hey,
that
yeah,
decision
let me pause it
totally
right there. Guys, how right now in the video, how we just saw like all those people lined up, that's how it looked like on the in the Labubu store in the mall. That's exactly how it looks. And then it's getting to the point where I guess there's these like fake knockoff ones and everybody's calling them Lafufus or whatever they're called. But I guess every Labubu doll comes with a scanner QR code, right? And that shows the authenticity of it and you know what I mean? But there's ones that don't have that and people are like basically like checking the certification on it like, hey yo, like they're basically diamond testing your shit. Like, hey yo, you got that shit? Pray to God you don't got that shit, because if you do, sheesh, you're not gonna hear the end of it. Let's get to it, guys.
paid off. Wang Ning is now a billionaire.
$1 billion.
Pop Mart has exploded globally with queues wrapping around buildings all around the world with fans waiting to get their hands on collectible art toys. In Asia, it is nearly impossible to get a Labubu macaron or take a seat edition, let alone the larger collection sizes that are just behind me. People are known to fly out to other regions just to get their hands on these. In 2020 alone, the company went public and its stock soared, showing just how big the demand is for art toys. So what makes Pop Mart so special? One big reason is their use of blind boxes. If you haven't seen them before, blind boxes are the little packages.
Okay, guys,
no
let me pause it
indication
right
of
there, right? All right, so blind boxes. Let me explain this to you. It's basically like an RNG roll in the most simplest form ever. So you basically don't get the character that you choose on the box. It's randomized. And you can get a whole different character that you didn't even want. That's exactly what that means. Blind boxes. So there was a little blind box thing, right, at this cool little like toy store at the mall, and they had these cute little Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robinson little figures, right? And they were all randomized blind boxes. And my wife had picked one, and she was like, babe, do you want to pick one for me? So, yo, the conscious decision, because the one she picked could have been the one she wanted, or I could have put it down and picked another one, and that one could have been the one she wanted, right? But so I went ahead and put the other one down and I picked a whole nother box. I got the one she wanted. So that's one thing about like the whole RNG rolling and the blind boxes is when you do get what you want, guys, it feels so rewarding, but that's the problem. Because that reward right there and that feeling you get from blind boxes is what makes you want to buy all of them just to get the one you want. Now you're going bankrupt and these people are billionaires. Imagine that. Let's get it.
Figure is inside. The thrill of not knowing which character edition you'll get is a major part of the experience, kind of like a Kinder Surprise, and it keeps fans coming back for more.
What the?
Yeah.
StockX, how is this possible? I got the same one. Huh?
This has been controversial.
And those things
as
are
the
not
Chinese
cheap.
government has passed legislation to phase out mystery boxes as it's considered gambling, as children skip school to get their hands on these. Imagine opening a box and hoping for a rare collectible or even a limited edition piece. It's a mix of excitement and suspense, and Pop Mart has mastered the art of keeping us absolutely hooked. All right, let's talk about the star of today's video, Labubu. Labubu first debuted in 2015 as part of Hong Kong illustrator Garsing Lung's story series, The Monsters, which is inspired by Nordic mythology. It features
That's
a
cute.
variety of quirky characters including Zimomo, Tai Coco, Spooky, Pato, and of course, Labubu with a pointy ears, playful grin, and 9 serrated teeth. Labubu is an elf known for a mischievous personality. Fun fact, Labubu is a girl. You'll have seen the TikTok frenzy of people bathing, gluing braces to its teeth, and even giving it facials. From classic designs to collaborations and limited editions, Labubu comes in countless styles that appeals to all kinds of collectors.
Yeah.
So why did Labubu get so popular? First, Labubu has a unique look that stands out. It's not your typical cute kawaii character. It has an edgy, mysterious feel that makes it both kawaii, mischievous, and freaking adorable. However, it would be crazy to forget to mention one person, La Lisa from Blackpink, the K-pop group. Her unboxings and wild love for Labubus follows her everywhere, from concerts to
Let me
fashion
pause it
shows.
right there, guys. Really. That's exactly why the fuck are y'all are going broke. That's why there's hella people outside of the stores waiting for like 3 hours because it was a K-pop group that started wearing these Labubus and popular and made them popular basically. And so now that they're trending, everybody wants them because K-pop in the US is very, very popular. If you guys are watching this outside of the US, like Canada, I have some of my demographic from Canada and from the UK. Guys, K-pop is very big in the US. That's crazy work, right? Let's get to it.
And it dangles off her designer bags and hips. Lisa has set the world on fire, not with just her music and dance moves, but has driven her loyal fans into overdrive. She has even introduced Labubu to her Blackpink members, Rosé, Jennie, and Jisoo. I think Pop Mart should cut her a check for making Labubu the zeitgeist toy of the world right now. Labubu has also become a fashion icon in its own sense, being the go-to bag charm to accessorize Hermes, Kelly, and Birkin bags all around the world, even appearing on red carpets and well-heeled streets around the world. Pop Mart has also built a strong culture around community events. They host pop-up events, conventions, and releases that make collecting these toys feel more like a lifestyle. Fans gather to meet each other, swap figures, and even trade for the characters they're missing. Another reason why
Let me
Labubu
pause it right
has
there.
come-
Yo, that guy knows what the fuck he's doing. Built his whole brand around Labubu's, his music style, concerts, everything. I mean, not my bad. That was wild. The Labubu people built their whole style off of their doll and sold it to y'all to the point where there's concerts, DJ shows, little events, and all that shit just so you could feel a part of it with your little Labubu doll. He's smart. Y'all got sold the fuck out for some plastic. Let's get it.
captured so much attention is scarcity. Limited edition Labubus are released every so often, making some figures extremely rare and highly sought after. Collectors
Okay,
go
let me
absolutely
pause it right
wild.
there. Sorry for all the pauses, guys. That's kind of how I feel with shoes, right? There's a certain shoes that I'll see at Foot Locker or Finish Line or what have you, and I'll be like, damn, I know they're not going to release that again after a certain time, so I have to get it. That's how I ended up with 2 pairs of '07 level 8s. or oh 08 levels, whatever the hell the case is. I put it on my damn shorts. Hella badass shoes, let me tell you. But yeah, the scarcity of it. They put one or two styles out, right, for like every Labubu I mean, my bad, one or two Labubus for every style, right? And it makes you want to get that one because when you go to the store, the one you see, you might not see that one again next time. And so you got to get it now, right? That's the instant gratification. That's exactly where they're selling you guys at. Because you have the rare one, you have one that they don't have, right? Let's get to it.
And they're often willing to pay really high prices to complete their sets. Some rare Labubu figures can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars on the resale
Yeah, some go for
market.
$400.
That scarcity combined with the blind box concept creates this sense of exclusivity and excitement that keeps collectors coming for more. But it's not just Asia that's into Pop Mart and Labubu. In recent years, Pop Mart has been opening stores launching collaborations globally. So you can now find Pop Mart stores or items in countries like the United States, the UK, and Australia. Social media has had a huge role in helping spread Labubu's fanatical popularity worldwide. Fans across the globe are sharing their collections, which just adds to Labubu's iconic status in the collectible toy scene. So what's next for Pop Mart and Labubu? Well, as Pop Mart expands internationally and more people get into collectible toys, Labubu's fan base will only likely keep growing. With new series,
Let me pause it right there. Collectible toys. You know what? I can't even talk shit, guys. Watch. Wait, right here. Watch. Check this out. Just give me 1 second. Check this out, guys. So back in the day, right, when your boy was in middle school, I used to have this crazy obsession with these things. And how you guys have Labubus, I know this is not nearly as expensive, but your boy used to have a big obsession with Bakugan. I had so many Bakugan, let me tell you. I had so many. I was watching the show, had all the cards, had like Bakugan battle boost kits and Bakugan guys. That's the fucking shit right there. But yeah, I understand. It's crazy. Collector's items, toys. The world of toys is insane, guys. Let's get to it.
And possibly more limited editions, the hype around Labubu doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. So there you have it. Pop Mart's Labubu isn't just a collectible toy, it's a cultural icon in its own right with a community of fans worldwide that is growing every day. With the mix of limited availability and the thrill of the blind box has made Labubu an unforgettable character in the world of art toys. If you enjoyed the deep dive, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more episodes like this, and hey, let me know in the comments if you're a Labubu fan or if you have any rare Pop Mart figures in your collection. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious.
Our toys.
Yeah, Tentoez family. I'm gonna be leaving a little pinned picture right here to Art Toys TV, and I'll be leaving a link in the description so you guys can see the original video. Guys, Labubus, that's what they are and that's how they started. Long story short, it was something that no one ever knew about until a fucking K-pop group started wearing them and made them popular. And it's crazy because I didn't know anything about Labubus like 2 months ago. I didn't even know what the fuck they were. And they're everywhere now. They're in stores, around everybody's bags. They're everywhere. And like the gentleman was saying, right, for the Art Toys TV, this stuff is not cheap. It can go anywhere from $50 to $1,000 depending on which one you want. Now, imagine you just got done spending $1,000 on a Labubu and bam, your dog just ate that shit. It happens. I've seen videos all across the internet in the past couple of weeks. Animals getting into it, accidents happening, kids drawing on your shit. Guys, all that for like 80 to fucking $1,000. Yeah. But Tentoez family wanna appreciate you guys very, very much. Yo, we just put out a really, really good video. It's about the Speed in the Ashton Hall situation. And I don't want to get too much on that, but it's worth the watch. Now, I'll be leaving that in the description as well. And also, thank you for the subscriptions. As I was saying, you guys are making this a lot possible. And yo, every day we grow, and it's a beautiful feeling. So Stay tuned for the next video, guys, and on to the next one.